Okay, let's get this rolling. Good day. This is CaptnZack, and I fly the Sparrow. We're going to start to show you a couple of things. What we're actually going to do, I'm going to show you my flagship, the Phoenix. I've landed on a planet right now, and I'm in the middle of scanning things. So I'll go back to the ship, and we'll show you what she looks like. Okay. Oh, I guess we're at the ship. Never mind. This is the landing bay, and from the outside, we have quite the ship. We have. I actually probably will change this, but we have basically. It could be considered a Klingonish design. You've got your cockpit up in the front, then you've got a long neck, and then the body where most of the heavy duty stuff is. We have two limbs. You can see this one has actually missiles and a gun attached. The other one has a gun attached. Actually, I think it has two. It has a turret as well. Each one of these things are portals to the outside, so you can see outside. Here is the landing bay. We're going to go straight directly in.
I have things for you.
And here we have actually a ladder plate going down. That is the hatch that's a docker hatch that can dock with other ships or the space station. This is the armory and brig, in case we have someone we need to take with us under lock and key, as it were. Oh, I didn't want to go out there. We're going to go up the ladder now, because ladders are slow. Well, I'll show you. That alarm there in the corner is telling me what it was outside, but it's a little late in doing so because I'm already inside. This here is a I forget what this unit is. I believe this is a control unit. Over here we have a bit of a living space and some beds, as you can see. Oh, starting to get dark out. A little precipitation. Little desk. This is like a berth. This is a berth for the people who come on the ship with me. So there's a table for games and what have you. And up here we have battle stations. Now this looks beautiful. Apparently it does serve a purpose mechanically in the game. But it does have a navigation table, so I can navigate the stars directly from here. I don't have to be in the cockpit. But the cockpit is just up ahead. This is another berth. I chose this berth to add more beds, but also just because the other fitting I had here didn't look very good. This here's the cockpit. Captain. One of my crew. All set in that chair. I have access to my cargo here, and I have my own captain's locker there. This is another control room. You can see both sides, just like you could below. Although I didn't show it to you, but you can see the ship from the outside. from the inside. This is the workroom. This is where we have we can do our weapons modifications. We can build components we need for modifications and research and for outposts. This is my spacesuit workbench to improve my the quality of my things that I wear, my apparel. And then back here is where we have captain's quarters, a little private desk, bed, another meeting table, another navigation console, and I have 2 windows here for me, so I can see out there and I can see out here. Over on the other side we have the science station where we can do research right here, and we can also make medications for ourselves. I just had to make an immobilizer for me so that I could heal a sprain and a dislocated arm, I think. So you can have your little medical facility here if you have the materials to make the stuff. So that's the ship, and I may as well do it for this for you. I will go ahead and get in the captain's seat. Get in the captain's seat. There you are. And you don't have to do this manually, but I love to do this manually because it's the experience. I'm launching this ship, by the way, is called the Phoenix. And it is a starship that I used to use in Journey. Of course, this is a tiny version because...
Orbit locked.
Okay.
You just look at that view.
That's what she looks like from the top. We can target these asteroids if we want. So you can get it right here. You can see the edges, and then we can grab the iron. I can actually shoot missiles too. I have 1 missile. Ooh. Away from me. And then I'm going to go land right back where I was before. So I'm going to open up my map. Swing right over to where I was, my landing area, just so that I can keep track of where I am at. And here we're going to...
From what I'm seeing, this world has all the essential building blocks to support life.
This is my companion right now, and she's also my wife, because that was easy to do. A lot easier in real life. In any case, I've got the scanner up, so you notice it looks normal now, but then I put the scanner up, and what it does, it will put the scanning interesting points in my HUD so that I can just go to them. Just want to see what my character looks like. He's a little more janky when you control him in third person because he has animations that move him. So when you're like going this way or this way or this way, you see he's a little janky, so there's a little slow motion there. It doesn't do that in first person, and so I usually like to stay in first person, but this is my little jetpack I have here, just to show you that. And I've got markings I've seen up ahead that I am trying to reach, because they indicate some interesting trait of the planet. So we're going to head toward, I think, let's see if it looks I've never recorded myself doing this, so I have no particular skill in doing it the right way or the wrong way or anything. I just don't know what that means. But behind that hill, about, I'm going to call that meters, 712 meters. Sometimes that'll help you get moving a little faster, get over some block. In any case, this is a lot of fun. Well, it looks like I can't. Oh, argon. Do I have argon? I do now. So I'm looking for water. I've got the other two resources here. The three resources are argon, water, and fluoride. And I've found a spot. And this is really inconvenient. Okay. I found a spot to pick up the other things. Oh, here's another unknown.
Interesting in range?
So we're trying to go to the unknowns, the naturals, the life signs. These are all three naturals, which is a little unfortunate because life signs. That one there, way in the distance, will be one to go to. But the first one is closest is right here, so we'll just do this one first. Yeah, it's gonna be weird because for you guys, I'm like looking off screen. I mean, I'm looking at a camera, but I got to be able to see what I'm doing. I actually try to put it like pretty much right in my way, so I'm at least looking in a similar direction to where. Oh, wow, it's really over there. Yeah, you see that little shake there? That means if I drop from too far a distance, I can actually sprain a limb, which is what I did before, which is why I had to get some medical treatment. No, see, when I boost, you don't. It's not like a permanent shot of jet. I mean, it has a short burst that it can do, and you can see in the lower right-hand corner that when I hit the boost, it uses some of that energy. It's got to charge up again. What's this? A golden creeper. That is. It gives details, by the way. I mean, if you saw that, you see this little chart here on the side. It has one of its attributes is it has an attribute of you can harvest a sealant. A property of the plant which acts as a sealant. And plants and animals all have little things that may or may not help you. Well, okay, they usually do. There's usually somebody. Okay, we have reached the feature. Now we're looking for something to scan right here. There looks like it's two things need to scan. And there are hunting crabs there to scan as well. So let's get a little closer. For animals and plants, I've got to get like within 40 meters at present. If I get my scanning skill up, then I can scan. I can read it from further away. But in this general area, I'm going to find another block of something like this. There it is, right there. Sentient microbial colony. And you'll notice in my survey information, directly on the left, it shows that I haven't got enough information on any fauna. I've scanned some fauna, but I haven't gotten enough information on any. Oh, wow. Oops, I didn't mean to. This is the picture taker. Now, when you kill something, it also counts as gathering the information. So we are going to go towards the nearest, well, this is 1,000 meters away. That one's going to be life science. But there should be, notice, it shows, that's 1,000. It shows when I target something, more data shows up immediately on the right. That's my current mission, acquire the power on Voli Epsilon. And it shows that this is the landing area that I'm pointing to. We have got 900 meters, 1,100 meters, almost 1,200 meters. That's a cave, not interesting. And that is, dang, they're almost all exactly as far away from each other. Okay. Now I have no idea if this is even remotely interesting. But if we look up, we'll put the gun away. That moon orbits this planet, and I've actually been to that moon and researched. By the way, the little white dot in the middle, that's my targeting reticle. You get all this information is HUD. Is on the it's on your HUD. And in a sci-fi future, that makes sense to have. It doesn't break immersion like it would in, say, a swords and sorcery type game like a Skyrim or something. I'm going in the right direction still? Yeah. So now we gotta go for this mountain. Have to remember, don't say so much. Or vocalisms. I apologize. I did not realize that my throat was really sore. Let's see. Are both of them over there? Both of them are over there. Dang it, now it's really close. And there's another one over here.
Scan any promising leads?
Yeah, 3, but I gotta get around this mountain. Somehow. And unfortunately, I can't just go landing over there because planets are very big. And I know people complained about it. That little that fading screen. If you look at my little circle in the bottom there, I was running on CO2. I was out of breath. I was out of breath, and I was getting buildup in my bones, as it were. So it was difficult for me to go very fast. And if I kept on going, I would start losing health. Okay, now we're on the other side here. This is my first game recording, so it'd be nice. I don't know if I mentioned this is the game Starfield, and it's really I've been really fixated on it because it feels like I'm playing a combination of Star Wars, Star Trek, and Firefly all in one. And I've always been a huge builder of ships. I just like to design ships, spaceships, pretend like they would actually be real, and like you wouldn't need that it would have artificial gravity. So you know, it's not it's not like super hard sci-fi. Going the same right direction still. Yes, 300, and looks like. See these bright blue spots. Is something I have not yet scanned, and that's my last resource I need. Water was the last thing I needed, and then we have some golden creepers, the plants. Okay, I have got. And you'll notice on the left it shows that I have the middle line that says biome complete, flora biome complete. Normally, if there's a lot of flora, you might not find all the flora in one biome. You might have to go to a desert, or you might have to go to a glacial, icy territory. This is a hunting crab. I'm going to, just in case, pull out something a little tougher than that. That ought to work fine. Okay, it's a little tricky, not many shots, but it does good work at eliminating threats. Well, I'm going to go on scanner for now. If I don't get too close, they won't attack. But you see, because it says temperament fearless, they're not much good for me. They have pigments that I can use if I harvest them. Okay, looks like there's some more. And I'm pretty good at getting wildlife, so I only need 2 of these. Oh, what's this? Ah, corrosive liquid pool. Just out of range. Oh, this is the thing too. Well, structure over there. Get this hunting crab. I guess we're not going to go get what's in that dung pile. That can be some interesting things. But I have enough stuff. I don't need to go after more. I mean, there might be certain things that I find I do need, and then I'll go after those things, but here, this is, oh, hunting crab. So now we have 2 of 3 of the fauna, or animals, and, oh, look at that. Yes! Beetle scavengers. This is the last one I need, and I think I just need 3, because no, I needed 4. I need 4, and there's only 3 here. And those are the trickiest ones to find because they're like the tiny things running around on the ground. Is that over there? No. Next closest item is over here. Is that another one? I'm going to take them in order of distance, and of course obviously that changes when I go after one target. But this is a deciduous forest at night. Is that what it said? Deciduous forest? But that's a forest anyway. Because those look like pines, but coniferous forest. Anyway. He called it something. Ah, excellent. Here's my second little trait. And you'll notice on the left it shows another trait. This is hive structures. Okay. Fortunately, that's not a real danger. Is it? Oh, is it? 500. 500 is closer. And I'm going to keep the scanner up just so that I can avoid, well, 2 reasons. I want to find those little tiny bugs, and I want to avoid the crab things. Oh, those right there. But I do have my shotgun. You notice there's different colors on the weapons and all equipment. You have white, which is normal. Then you have cyan, which is much better equipment. And then you have the purple, which is what I've got the shotgun is, and that's even much more advanced. And then you have the gold, which is the legendary items, legendary quality. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, I need to be collecting these things too. I'm collecting sealant. There's some water. You can't really collect the water because, I mean, obviously you have to extract it out of whatever that mound is. But what we're doing is we're identifying resources on the planet that could be used in an extraction process. It's just, oh my gosh, we are lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh no, we're not lucky. These are geologists that died. Panacea, that's a med. I'll probably have to hand off this stuff to my partner because it's too heavy, and I want to be able to go directly back, so I'm not walking the whole. Wow, dang it! We're still on track then to do other things because. We're gonna have to hunt down another one, and for some reason, here's one. Was I just there? I believe the white dots with the black are the ones that I've been to. These ones aren't, but it seems like I was just real close to one, and it seems like that would be the one that I was really close to. So I'm confused. Oh, I think was that another blue bug? I call it blue bug because blue means I haven't scanned it yet. Okay, I'm totally not looking at you guys. Okay. See, if I run, my oxygen level goes down. Yeah, I've already been to this one, haven't I? Oh, I was here, but I didn't pick it up. Okay, there we go. Now, that one was 9.7. Yeah, that one's closer now. I scanned the trait, but I didn't get close enough to actually proc the location. Gotta watch out for things in the planet. There's all kinds of things that can really mess you up. But what's interesting, I appreciate, it's not that difficult to see. You get ailments, which kind of makes it feel more real, but it doesn't make them so bad that it's just a nightmare to play the game. Like I said, see, I'm running a rut again. Notice that CO2 levels have really risen. If I slow down, it'll go back, but I'm actually not too worried about it because in playing the game, I have managed to acquire abilities like this, which restore my oxygen levels. I guess you'd call it space magic or something, I don't know. They treat it as advanced science, which is pretty much, you know, what many people consider magic is just science we don't understand. Okay, this I know we haven't been to this one yet. Now, if it says the same thing, this one says, I'll get off the plants. This one says natural as well, and so anything that says natural, it could be something different, a different trait, but it also could be, the same trait, the same feature. And this is an unknown
Got anything on your scanner?
Yeah, see, these are both natural, and I've already done two that were natural. No, this is the same bug thing, so this is not going to help me out. I can still proc the location, but I've already got the trait. But now that I've done that, I am only 500 some odd meters away from the other one. So we'll keep on going in this direction, and we don't want to mess with that crap. I'm not worried about these what do you call it? Hive structures, because they're literally just features. They don't affect the game in any way. They're essentially not necessarily dead in the lore, but dead as far as not being of any threat to you. I mean, sometimes they can, I suppose, if it's like a dangerous hot pools or something like that. But the hives, I've never... Oh, there's my last one I can get. Last buggy one. That's why it's handy to have these traits, because while you're going around the map trying to find all of the traits, you run across naturally. Oh, did you hear that? That was a spaceship either landing or taking off. And I have been taking... Nope, this is the same one. I'm gonna have to find something different. I've been finding a lot more starships on the ground, you know. A lot of things going on. I have found a lot of starships on the ground from, you know, bad guys that I can swipe, rather than you know, trying to board one. Lone Hill. Oh, okay. I am going to go all the way back here, because then we can cover a whole other section of the map.
Alright, let's get this crate into space.
Yeah, let's not. Now I'm going to do the fast way out of the ship. Just exit and it'll put me right here. I like having this little overhang. Just feels good. Freezing liquid rain. So now we want to find another building. We want to find life science. Life science is a different one. These two are different. So, and this one's closer. This, by the way, is my mining laser that I have here, and I can target things with it. This is the default weapon that comes up. It's not a weapon again, it says it's a mining laser, but it can be used as a weapon. That is the default for the scanner. If you have a scanner up, then that's the tool that you use. You have to actually take your scanner down to pull up your other weapon, which you can't see because it's so dark because it's night. I see this plume here, and that's hot and dangerous, so you gotta watch that. And there's an area around it too, so you gotta be careful. Let's make sure we're going the right direction still. So keep it up. Alright, it's within reach. Maybe if we're lucky, when I leave orbit, there will be some Crimson Fleet or some of those spacers or some guys trying to shoot us. Oh, see, I got too close to that plume. Ah, yes. This is a third trait. You notice it's blue, but it's not shaded in. And I only need one. It says on the right. I only need one scan, so it's done. I'm completely done surveying this planet. I'm going to proc it first, though. I want to get close enough to okay. Aeriform life. Now, hopefully, I'm in range. Yes. I was hoping I wasn't overweight as well. I went to the landing area instead of directly to the ship. If you go directly to the ship, it'll actually put you in the cockpit. But that's fine. It's nighttime. aboard the ship.
Something you might be interested
And
Oh, pardon me.
this is nice.
Is
We
that
have
your
because we
stomach
have
or mine?
you only have the landing bay available for you when you land on planets, and you only have your docker available when you're in space. So we did
all
the walk
ears.
up last time. Now we're just gonna use the quick travel. Just use a little boost from the rockets, and we don't need to go up front. Well, no, we saw it launch before, so. I do believe. We gotta do all the moons. Let's set a course for the moon. Now, it probably won't launch us because, yeah, it just puts us in space because I wasn't in the cockpit and I didn't do it manually. But here we're facing our next planet, our moon. And I'm not sure what that face thing is. That might be on account of my magic powers. Might be on account of the, I'll call them quantum powers because that's what they kind of, treat them like. Okay, over on the left-hand side, you see the name of the planet, a bunch of stats. Down on the bottom, you got the three squares and the one circle with the question mark in the middle. That's what I'm looking for. The three squares and the question mark. It doesn't matter exactly where I go because I'll find stuff anyway, but I like to put both resources in the circle. I don't know what that means. Like I was saying, this is a planet. That little square I'm landing on is a massive, massive area. And so
We're locked in and landing.
walking the planet wouldn't even make sense. It just wouldn't make sense. Just like it wouldn't make sense if it walking. This is the moon, and this is a nice sunlit night. You saw the moon and the sunshine, the sun in the background, right up there. And we'll try and now you notice, you see the scan shows a little bit of color. Yeah, that indicates that it's scannable. And then see if you've got this line. This is the color. This is what you will find if you were to mine it. This is where you would find aluminum. Now, the way that's done in the game is it says, okay, this is the area where you're going to place an aluminum extractor, and then it will extract it when you make your outpost. Most of the reason why we're doing these surveys, though, is not. Oh, I saw something over here. I guess it's wrong. Most of the reasons why you want to do the surveys, though, is because when you survey a planet, they will.
Don't rush the scan.
There are people who will pay.
Want to overlook anything?
And the organization I'm working with, which is called Constellation, is a science organization. And they and there's my one natural. There's my one thing I'm going to go for. I've got 2 of the resources already. Notice when I don't have the scanner on, it's just barren landscape. But when I have the scanner on, in the scanner range, I'm showing I'm showing the details of what the scanner is finding. Now, we are looking for one more resource. And the resource is... Okay, what's that? It's EU. Oh, Europium. Okay, now you'll notice that there are multiple places where it shows the natural icon, but we found what we needed in the first one, so we don't need to go all the way over there. What we do need to do, though, is I might go over there anyway, just to give me a target and a direction to go, because you can easily get lost. Where was it? Oh, there it is. You can easily get lost running through this place. I mean, it's all the same. It's all the same. So, anyway, You notice I'm able to jump much further, and my pack actually charges up fast enough so that I can actually stay up here. I'm not certain that it really does. It goes much faster, except like the first little boost, because then you tend to start just slowly moving forward. So I'll run, and I've got plenty of running ability. So I'm gonna look around here. Nope. It is handy to get up in the air so we can see around. And I mean, it's one big ball of the same stuff, so I doubt landing at a different location will help. On regular, I mean, on multiple biome planets, it is, yeah, see, this is the same thing, and it already has it pre-selected. I still get 20 experience for showing up here, but yeah, if there are multiple biomes, sometimes things just don't appear in one area. You got to go to the frozen ice cap, or you got to go to the rocky desert, or you got to go to the coast to get some of the stuff. Oh, this is almost all. This is green. It's all green. Yeah. Tip looked like I might be blue. I'm just trying to get a bird's eye view here. And someone just sent me a notification. It is getting kind of late, so I'll probably want to end shortly anyway. It would be wonderful if I found the item. Yes, I have two phones that are operational. One actually has the SIM card, and the other one is just using Wi-Fi. That is green, unfortunately. Green means that I found it already. Oh, here are some other locations I can go to anyway to give me targets. Just not seeing. You can also see there's an outer range of where the scanner actually goes, and you can change that if you have an outpost on the planet. Actually, you can actually take down outposts too. So if you only had a outpost scanner, maybe that would help. And then when you're done scanning the world, when you finish surveying, you tear down your outpost and move on. Really wish I would find this, but I'm gonna go back to the ship is what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I'll find it before I get back to the ship, and then we'll just close it down there. Figure I would give you some little third-person action so you can see my guy doing his stuff. I need to scan her up. I gotta find my aura. This happens occasionally. Usually they show up. Usually what I'm looking for shows up by now. Oh, there's a place over there. Another structure. Obviously, people have been to this moon before and set up shop. For whatever reason. Oh! Is that it? Oh, I think. Did you see that? Did you see that? I saw some blue. Right. Try her. We got it. Now, we're going to go directly back to the ship. Now, this time you notice it says the Phoenix, which means when we hit the button, we'll end up in the cockpit. And
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Okay, Sarah. Well, we'll get to that. I'm gonna go down to Constellation and turn these.
Ship's
I've
clear.
got a bunch of this, I guess. There we go. And things in. Technically, I gotta come back here to do the other moons. I got 2 more moons, and then the whole system is done. But I'm not gonna put you through that. Let's. I use keyboard and controller for this because it's easier. Back out to the map. We're going to go up to Alpha Centauri. This is where. This is like the capital city of the United Colonies. And Jemison, yes. And Constellation, who I am working with right now. And I'm going to go to the landing pad. And no, let's see. No, I'm going to set course, and I'm going to jump here
What's new?
because Starborn Guardian. We almost had a fight, but I left too soon.
You know, my great-grandfather made that.
This is United
That was
Colonies
too
Space.
fast.
We're here.
Maintain current
That
course
was a little interesting
while we
fight.
stand for contraband.
It's okay. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm good.
And complete.
Told you.
Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Now we can select the planet and go here. Now, when we land, we should get a landing sequence again. I like doing those parts because it kind of helps you feel like you're actually, experiencing the game.
I have things for you.
It did not give us a landing sequence, but that's okay. I am going to, this time I am going to, I can take it through here. This is what I wear when I'm not wearing my spacesuit.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't have any badges. Okay. We're going to take the tram here. And we're going to go to Mast because the Mast district is, it's like a military something district. And that's where Constellation is. That's where the lodge is.
Another day, another credit.
So, go up the ramp. Mast is actually above us. Mast. These are, I guess, terrariums of different places. And here we have a sign of direction, Armistice Archive, all that kind of stuff. What we want, but what to add. We want to go this way because this way is where the lodge is. And here we are. This is actually one of the only times I've ever actually walked the whole way. Well, I mean, you go through the districts, but here is the lodge. And
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the
adventure
importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
was I found one of these pieces here. When you see these are artifacts, and I picked up a bunch of them. And then I found an artifact temple of sorts. And,
Stolen any sacred relics
I was
recently?
You
genetically
really aren't
altered.
gonna let it go, are you? I'm so busy with our work here that I don't think about it much these days.
I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
Walter Stroud. He's
bet
the
you
guy
have your eye on
that
something.
funds
If you
everything.
must know,
He's the piggy
there's
bank
rumors of an 18th
He's one of the
century
researchers.
English translation of
researchers.
Bhagavad Gita.
This is the guy I want to talk to.
One too many
Maybe
squads.
this one will turn out better than the
Oh,
last
sorry.
time.
Was doing the tallies work in my head. Inventory on the station. Next supply run.
I've got some
And the
survey data for
darkness
you.
gets lit just the candle more.
Now, I don't know if he'll be able to... Oh, nope. He's got 500 credits. Well, we'll end here. Thank you for joining me on my first legitimate video. It actually worked, so I'm going to go ahead and shut it down now. So it'll look a little weird. Well, I'll probably clip it out. Anyway, good night.